Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. A very good afternoon to all the viewers. I am Hiral Dadia. Joining me on the show today is Raja Venkatraman to discuss more in terms of what's in store, taking the expiry volatility into consideration. Raja, good afternoon and welcome to the show. Uh, Clearly, the benchmark indices did open higher after the Fed rate hike, traded flat amid the expiry volatility. What's the sense that you pick up? Because now we are below the 19,700 mark, even in terms of closing basis.
Right. So yes, what we are experiencing right now at higher levels is definitely some strong profit booking. But what I envisage is that the lower levels in Nifty around 19,500 continues to be an important support area. As long as those levels are held, everyone should be using the dips to buy into. So I expect that the current decline is offering us an opportunity to buy at lower levels. So we could have some extension of the selling probably into the early part of tomorrow. But then the stocks based on the results are doing quite well. So any stock that is giving a positive follow through to the result. So what I mean by that is if the results are weak and the stocks are going down, those stocks can be shorted. If the stocks are going up, like for example in the case of Polycab, the results were good and the stocks are going up. So one should get some clues from the results at the moment because I believe that for the next 1 week to 10 days, the trend is going to be a little volatile because at such higher levels, it's bound to attract an immediate knee-jerk reaction. But then what we need to consider is that markets are definitely in the bullish zone, and the kind of pullbacks that we are experiencing should be used as a buying opportunity. Now, even when you take a look at Bank Nifty has been holding on to the 46,000 levels, and over the last few days, the attempt to cross 46,000 has been quite strong. So now I need to see the Bank Nifty breaking below 45,700 for some meaningful decline to occur. Till then, I am on the positive side.
Right. That's with regards to Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Let's quickly move on to individual stocks. Names I want to discuss with one is Cipla. It hit an upper circuit in trade today. What is the derivative data indicating?
Yeah, so from the kind of movement which pharma index is showing, there is a clear resurgence of bullishness in the pharma space, and especially in from the mid of June, there has been a clear outperformance from the pharma index. Now, when you take a look at the outperformance of the pharma index, and when you combine it with the likes of Cipla, Dr. Reddy, there is some good movement seen here, and even Biocon, which was actually languishing, that's also starting to revive. So overall, there is a positive sentiment here. So one should be looking at the big names as well as the smaller names for some trading action, as well as some momentum play here. Oro Pharma, Glenmark Pharma, they are doing exceptionally well. And if you ask me which pharma stock would I pick, the stock would be either Oro or Glenmark or Lupin.
Right. Another name that's buzzing in trade today on the downside is a M&M. 6.5% is the kind of cuts that we are seeing on this counter. What should the strategy be?
Now, you said M&M, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So, M&M, the auto sector itself has seen a super move in the last few weeks, and now that was in the month of June, and now in July we have had some limited rise in the auto space. So auto sector is going to undergo some correction. So what I feel is look for lower levels to buy into. Now when you talk about M&M, you can clearly see that there is some heavy selling which has been developed, and the kind of open interest which is developing in M&M clearly indicates that there is some more downside here, and the gap areas which will offer a good resistance zone around say maybe 1520 to 1540 will act as a supply zone. So any you could short it at current levels, use rally towards these zones to sell into. So M&M is definitely a good sell candidate which is emerging right now. So it could be a good trading bet on the downside in the coming weeks.
Right. That's with regards to where M&M goes. How are you looking at Tech Mahindra and trade?
So when I consider the IT space itself, I'm a little skeptical. The reason for being skeptical is that the IT sector itself has not really performed, and the rise which emerges in the IT is very, it's wrought with some kind of hesitation. So one needs to keep booking profits in the IT space and not wait for a great IT rally which one is expecting. So whoever you speak to, they are expecting that the IT is going to have a resurgence. My answer is no, because you're going to experience continuous profit. Now, when you talk about Tech Mahindra has dropped down into some important supports, and now we need to see whether it holds the 1100 mark and displays a revival. Otherwise, it could experience some more supply ahead, and the downside could all the way drag it towards 1020.
Right. Raja, apart from the names that we've discussed, anything that comes to your radar that could be good investment opportunities for investors?
Yeah, one stock which I would like to recommend is Tata Communication. Tata Communication has been doing exceptionally well, and over the last few days, it has managed to overcome a barrier around 1670. And while market is trying to decide what it needs to do next, Tata Communication is very clear on its further direction. So the movement is quite good, and those who are looking to trade on the gas segment, there is a stock called as LT Foods or Dawat, and that's trading around 160 levels. And I expect that with the rice ban news also coming in, so the prices are going to step up further from here. And one should definitely consider this as part of their short-term portfolio, because the targets which I see is closer towards 190 to 200 in the next few months.
Right. So that's the stock that we should be watching out for as well. Thank you, Raja, so much for joining us on the show and sharing those views. So that's with regards to markets. Clearly, the pressure has continued, though we recovered from the day's lowest levels, but we've ended below the 19,700 mark on expiry. 330 points cut is what we are seeing in terms of bank activity as well, below the 46,000 mark in trade. So interesting day of trade. A lot of stock specific action is what we've seen. That's all that we have in this session. Thanks for watching, and lots more lined up on the other side. Please watch BT Prime. Thank you.